How you doing, Kingdom? It's me, Jesse, again with another another wonderful message from the Lord. So recently, I've had consecutive dreams back to back, and we know that God is a God of confirmation. We know that God is there's no confusion. There's no second guessing. This is what it is. You know, God is God is on point. And so when I get dreams back to back in threes or anything in three, oh yeah, that's confirmation. So anyways, I had these dreams back to back. They were all different, but similar. And I was like in a basic training environment. I was around other men, and we were working together within the facility to get things done. You know, it was I didn't really realize what we were doing. I was trying to figure out why we were here, you know. And it was just like tons of people were going to be called into the military. And I just remembered, man, way back I had a message from the Lord saying that there was going to be another big war coming, and that both women and men are going to be drafted. Another big draft was coming. And then I said, wow, I said, the draft must be coming, because God is showing me the three visions of me in basic training getting ready. And then last week, I had a message about an army coming from the north. I don't know if that's Russia. I don't know what army, but you know, I've heard other prophets saying that Russia was coming from the north. I don't know, but an army is coming from the north. I just don't know how that looks like. I didn't get any more information about it. I encourage you to talk to the Lord, ask the Lord, get confirmation. Don't just take my word for it. Don't take it. You need to go to the source. I'm just trying to interpret what the Lord is showing me the best I can, and I don't want to lead people astray. That's not what I want to do, you know. But this is my interpretation. How that looks and how it happens, I don't know. You know, we won't know until it happens. But prepare your hearts for a draft. Prepare your hearts to get ready for the draft. And I think it's going to impact women more, because I want to say that this is the first woman draft or women draft that is going to happen, that they're going to get pulled in, and it's going to be a shock. It's going to be a shock for a lot of people, a lot of women, because it's never happened before. So prepare your hearts, women. Prepare your hearts. And, you know, this is a new world we live in, new society we live in. You know, it's everything's changed, you know, just so rapidly overnight. That's what it feels like. But I do remember. And so, man, I just don't know when it's going to happen, but I want to say it's soon. Now, what is soon? I don't know. I don't know, but I do know that God knows what he's doing. And when he shows me things and tells me things, all I do is wait. But I am prepared, right? I'm prepared. I'm preparing, you know, even my kids, you know, if they reach of age and they have to get drafted, I mean, you know, this is just the reality we have to live in, you know, because it's going to affect your children. It's going to affect maybe you. I don't know. I don't know, but it's going to affect a lot of people, and nobody likes to do what they don't want to do. And I'll tell you that right now. I've been in Iraq. I was in Operation Iraqi Freedom in 2005, and I got severely injured out there as a gunner. So yeah, war is not a good thing. There's going to be casualties, injuries, things that you're not going to want to see. So there's nothing good that comes from the war, right, when you're in it. So prepare yourselves, prepare your hearts, your minds, your families. I always say pray against war. Man, pray against that spirit of destruction. But I know these things need to happen. It's just sickening, just to know that, man, that it's coming. Yeah, it's changes a lot of lives, families, people. I mean, it's just crazy what it brews. And I'm just reminiscing on what I went through and seeing grown men shake after their convoy's been hit. You're just sitting there, and I've seen people just say, I'm out of here, I can't do this. And they get UCMJ Article 92s, and it's even jail time. I mean, so it's not to be, it's to be taken very seriously, because these are life-changing decisions. But I just want to prepare you. Just prepare your hearts, prepare your families. That's what the Lord does. It just loves to gives us a heads up so that we're not caught in the shock, where we're like, oh, I remember the Lord telling me that this was coming, so but anyways, yeah, I just wanted to push this out real quick. It's not going to be a long video, but the draft is coming. Both women and men will be drafted. There's a big war coming. There's an army from the north coming. I don't know, like, there's a lot going on. Prepare yourselves, and your families. That's all I can say. Get into the glory of the Lord, and you must pray over your families and yourself. Pray over yourselves for that protection. God is the protector. No one else is. Not the government, not your pastor, not a physical building of the church. No, God is. God is your protector. He is the deliverer. He is the miracle maker. He is everything. So do not forget that. Despite how crazy it might come to look, don't lose hope. For the Lord your God is with you. I remember when I got severely injured, the Lord said, and he told me right before I left, he said, Jesse, he said, you're gonna get injured really bad, but I will be with you. And man, how crazy how time just, when you're in combat, you forget, what the Lord said, because you're like, okay, how do I not get blown up today? And when I got injured, I was in they had a medevac me to Landstuhl, which is in Germany. And I was sitting in my bed, and I remember what the Lord said. He said, I will be with you. And a lot of doctors, I kept hearing it, man, we don't know how you're alive. I said, well, I know. We serve a mighty God. It don't matter what the enemy wants to do to you. God is going to restore you. He's going to protect you. Yeah, I went through had some broken bones, but it all healed up, it all healed up, and it made me appreciate life more. It made me appreciate the value of loving one another, because when you see destruction at first hand, you don't want nothing to do with it. I mean, matter of fact, you run away from it. But anyways, all right, well, this is probably not what you want to hear today, but you need to hear it. Prepare yourselves. Draft is coming. How that may look, when it will look, I don't know. Like I said, I wish I had more, but anyways, God bless you. We love you. May God protect you. May his face shine upon you. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.